We asked and received a lot of shout-outs from some legendary broadcasters, and here is the man at the top of the list. Here's what he had to say.
Hi, everybody. This is Vin Scully speaking from Los Angeles to honor my pal Bob Uecker. I can't believe, like so many of us, how many years have gone by. Oh, sure, I know that Bob has been a great broadcaster for Milwaukee for the last 42 years, but I've known him a lot longer than that when he played for the Atlanta Braves. In fact, I can't say the name Bob Uecker without smiling. It was Uecker who told me. They first told him he was no longer a member of the Braves when he went to the clubhouse, and they said, "I'm sorry, no visitors allowed." It was Uecker who said that they injected him so that he would have yellow fever to match the bats on the Cardinal uniform to keep him out of the World Series. All in all, the best interview I ever had was interviewing Bob Uecker before a game where I actually split my side. And to think of Bob Uecker and a statue with birds on the shoulders. Now that's an 8x10 I'd like to see. Nice going, Bob. We love you.
I think the best one was before Game 1 of the 1964 World Series. We were taking batting practice, and as you have said many times, your batting practice came at 8 in the morning because they didn't let you hit with the regular guys. But anyway, your job that day, and I know you'll remember this, your job was to protect Bob Cuban and the band that was playing in left field. And they took a break, and you were shagging, and Roger Craig said, "Hey, Uecker, why don't you grab a tuba and shag with that?" Well, you dropped your glove, you picked up the tuba, and you started shagging with that and caught about 5 balls in that tuba at the behest of Roger Craig. And the Cardinals and Bob Howsam, who was the general manager, sent you a bill for $116 after the World Series was over for damage to the tuba. And I know you remember that, Uecker. One of the funniest things I've ever seen. And the two guys that enjoyed it the most, I believe, Mickey Mantle and Roger Maris. They had never seen anything like that. Another thing that we had never seen anything like was when your dad, Gus, fell ill, and he used to go to his favorite bar all the time. And I remember you relaying this story to me. And your dad became a double amputee because of his diabetes. And you used to take him over and carry him from the car to the bar stool and allow him to drink with his friends in that true German fashion. And it's one of the more moving stories I've ever heard, Uecker. And that's a side of you that a lot of people in Milwaukee or any place really don't know about your devotion to your father and how loving you were in his waning years. And it's still one of the stories that I link to Bob Uecker that very few people do.
Bob, I really don't know where to begin this. You and I have known each other for a lot of years. I consider you a real friend among those of us in the Major League Baseball broadcasting fraternity. I have found, after being a big fan of yours on Mr. Belvedere, that you are as funny off the air as you are on radio or on television. I think about the popularity that you've acquired over the years, not only in your hometown as a longtime broadcaster with this Brewers Ball Club, but also all over the country. And I'm proud to tell people I know Bob Uecker. I'm proud to reflect upon the great popularity and the success that you've had to the point now where you're having a statue erected in your name outside the ballpark, somewhere that pigeons can rest and deposit whatever it is that they deposit on statues. And also, to think about all of this success and all of this popularity, you've been able to do it without shaving your head. That's big. Bob, congratulations. Well deserved.